Hustle play there by Blackburn. Not your typical three-point play, usually goes the other way around. Nonetheless, gets the job done. Does it on the other end of the floor. Now coming up with a steal. He pushes in transition, cutting into the lane. Finger roll, laying for Blackburn. 15 on the night. Blackburn stepping up his performance in the second half after having 10 in the first half. Up and under move by Harris, leaves it short. Offensive rebound, gets it back, puts it in. 9 points for Harris. A slow first half for him. Watts spots up from the three and sees it. Donald Watts, 11 points now. Responding quickly on the offensive end for Tacoma, though. Jamil Sharif into the lane, gets the layup. Either way, Explosion lead right now, 82-56. 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Miller bounce pass out, open look at a three attempt. Nothing but the bottom under the net. Blackburn heating up. Last 8 points for the Explosion. Down low in the post, Blackburn gonna get a chance on defense now. Spin move by Iko Hansen. Nice move by him to the bucket. Banks it up off the glass. They still trail though by 27. Jamal Miller driving, kicks it out. James, free throw line, pump fakes it into the lane. Misses, loose ball, winds up in the hands of Justin Holt. Miller tries to poke it away from behind. The loose ball comes up with it, the Explosion do. Stop, pop, in transition, misses, offensive rebound, and the lefty put back there by James. Thoroughly dominating the offensive glass, have the Explosion tonight. First points of the night for Justin. Again, he got into foul trouble. Really put together a nice last few games, averaging better than 18 and 9.5. Explosion have gone just 1 and 2 in those games, but it was the turning point when Coach Randy Redwine had that talk with James, once again questioning his focus on the court, and he's definitely responded, focusing up to the tune of over 18 points and 9 rebounds a game, doing it on the defensive end as well, about a block and a steal and a half to go along with that. Prior to the last 3 games, averaging just 8 points and 4 rebounds, so definitely turning his season around. Foul went against Donald Watts. Sending Hansen to the line. Misses the first free throw attempt. 3 in, 3 out here for Tacoma. On the court for them right now. So Hansen at the free throw line. Mike Claxton in the game along with Dante Harris. And rounding out the 5 on the floor right now, Lorenzo Rollins, along with Marlon Bailey on the floor. The Explosion, Jamie Booker, Jamal Miller, along with Blackburn, who attempts the off-balance 3. Tickling the twine does Blackburn, 21 points. 10 in the first half, already 11 in the second. Just over halfway through the third quarter. Showing the offensive threat that he provides for the Explosion. No lack of offensive scores. Already they had Miller Weekly coming off the bench. He averages better than 15. Donald Watts, 23 points a game, but just another option for them. As James leaves a 3-point attempt short. Outlet pass intended for Marlon Bailey. Too strong though, ball out of bounds. That one has Deborah Weston up off her seat, trying to get her team to stay in control and trail this one. At 31 right now is the Explosion. Have only tacked on from their 20-point lead at halftime. 3-point attempt. Booker rims it long. Offensive rebound. Blackburn to Miller, misses though. Bailey with it. Passes it up along the wing. Gonna try to post up. That's Weinsberry going to the baseline. Foul against Blackburn. I believe that's Blackburn's just his second foul. Actually, Looks like they're going to call that one against Watts. I thought Blackburn was the on-ball defender right there. He raised his hand, thought it was going to go against him, but either way, Watts comes up with the foul. Looks like got some moisture on the floor. Going to try to clean this one up. Explosion lead 90-59 at the half. Jamal Miller had 16 points. He led all scorers. Jermaine Blackburn had 10. He already has 11 here in the third quarter. 21 overall. Now he's taken over that title. He leads all scorers. Also in this game, Donald Watts over the 100-point mark for the season. The first and only Explosion player to do so far. He has 11 points tonight. Almost halfway to his average of 23.3 points. Again, he leads the Explosion in scoring. Looks like we got things cleaned up. David White getting set to check in for the Explosion. There's Winesberry, check that, gets that one to go down. Second free throw attempt by Winesberry. Clangs it long, Jamal Miller with the rebound. Blackburn has it now, bounce pass over to Miller. Miller pops from three, misses though, off the front end of the rim. Up over half court, Southpaw gives it a go. Too strong though, Miller with it. Miller knifing into the lane, penetrating, kicks it out. Good ball movement there by the Explosion. Another open look by Booker. Finds Watts under the rim though. Watts gonna get trapped. Bounce pass out to Booker. Booker, 7 on the shot clock now for Miller. Miller going into the lane, up and under move. Weak side block comes Winesberry out of nowhere. Finishing in transition, I take you, excuse me. Can finish in transition on defensive rebound, Justin James. Timeout on the play though as Jamal Miller hit the floor and ceased to come up. After driving to the hole, once again, it was Winesberry, the big body. He said he came out of nowhere. It's hard for him to do so. 6'10", 295. Miller had to get the shot off though, with the shot clock winding down. Winesberry comes from the weak side, blocks it. As Miller hit the deck, he's gonna take a seat right now though, and Kyle Keys will come back into the game. Also into the game, David White checked in. He relieves Justin James. Around to the top of the key. Booker dribbling, crossing over, leaves it for Blackburn. Blackburn going to his left, passes it back out. Nice penetration there by Blackburn, creating the open look for Jamie Booker. 18 points now for Booker.